What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Novichenko Whips YouTube channel. Today we are finishing up the tune we started on this 2015 STI. We had a wastegate stuck closed and now it is no longer closed, so we are gonna go have some fun ripping through the back roads
On another STI.
I love it. And so I know usually people don't buy the fancy lips because you could rip it off.
Oh yeah,
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
But the wheels are nice. I like the lightweight Volks. Sweet. Well, what we're gonna do is just we're gonna go for another drive, and I'm gonna actually let you get into boost, and then we'll log, and then we'll come back and I'll start turning it up. I'm gonna guess we're gonna settle around 18-20 psi, but it should feel more rowdy. If you want, you can drive it like a little bit more roughly, just so we can get good data. Feels smooth. But yeah, we definitely will make a bunch of changes and we'll get the rowdiness in there. Can you like get in third and kind of give me a full, or in this gear, just mash it full throttle for like 5 seconds? That's good. It does open. So yeah, I mean, we got 16 pounds, but I tell you why. Even if you got like a 12-pound spring, because you're in a higher gear, the car is generating more load, and so it will boost a little higher.
I see.
Yeah.
Because the other wastegate, when I was looking at it, the springs, it seemed a lot stiffer, those springs. Like,
okay.
It was hard to get that shit done.
Okay.
So this one's only a 9 psi spring though.
It's interesting, yeah, but it's hitting some boost, so we'll take a look at it again. I mean, all in all, as long as we tune around the spring and the wastegate and how it behaves, it should be safe and long term should work just fine.
Okay.
You know, my goal is to make sure that this is good for years to come, unless you retune and change stuff drastically. And I always tend to tune third, fourth gear for the pulls.
Yeah.
If I can, I get if it's a long straight, I'll ask people to do a fourth gear pull, because again, you might hit like 18 psi in third, but you might hit 2 or 3 more in fourth because of the load that's generated by the car and the gear. Yeah, and I tell people, like, hey, if you're on the freeway, don't go full boost in sixth, like downshift to fourth. Yeah, get above 3K and then mat it. Try a third gear. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, feels good. With zero wastegate, it picks up really good. Some cars, they really lag, and I think it's just the way the exhaust is flowing. So I think, you know, when you got free flowing exhaust, it really picks up nice and smooth. So that was all intelligent. We're gonna try sport mode pull and see if it changes how much boost we're getting on spring pressure. Yeah, I would stay in fourth. Yep. Can you mat it right here? That's good. So it hits 17.5. So is there 2 springs in there or just 1?
I'm not sure.
Okay, some people stack springs.
The other wastegate had 2 springs though,
okay.
So I don't know if
you know, it's hitting good boost pressure. Like, we're probably not going to need to give it too much wastegate duty cycle.
Okay.
But it is, once we start adding duty cycle, it gives you the nice flutter. Kind of the, right now it's just opening and you hear kind of a whoosh. And later you get this more exciting flutter. Yeah. Some people would be like, oh, it boosts good, I'm fine. But I do need to make some adjustments for you. I can see the car's learned almost 18% fuel trims. And I don't know if that's related to the weather that we were in, or if it's related to now kind of changing something about the wastegate. I don't know if you pulled off an intake and put it back on or anything like that. But apparently the car has learned to add some more fuel. And so I'm going to adjust all this. This is most likely why your check engine's coming back. And so once I make this adjustment, it should not come back anymore. So it's doing its job. It's learning. So over what? It's been a week. It's adjusted to everything. All right, Sport Sharp now. Let's go. Oh yeah. We topped out at 18.4. It peaks and then it instantly drops. What our job is going to be is letting it peak and keep it there, and that's going to feel way nicer. It's going to feel like more power after that 4K peak. Feels really nice.
A little spicy.
Yeah. First gear, second won't give you this PSI, but because you're in fourth, that's why it's loading up nicely.
And after a while, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go low.
It's almost like this show stance, but still quite functional. Like I haven't heard a single scrape yet.
Not yet. It does though, and like uneven parts.
Okay. All right. So after we flash, we're gonna let it idle for a minute and just see if it's happy with the new trims. I definitely adjusted quite a bit on the MAF scaling, so it should feel even smoother. Okay. But we'll do one more revision on top of these changes, and then of course we'll group any kind of boost and timing adjustments with that. Right now your timing is pretty conservative. I like to, so Subarus have this thing when it hits peak boost, around 15 degrees of ignition timing is its usually medium sweet spot. When people start pushing more power, they go like closer to 20 degrees, but it's risky. You can see considerable knock. And then some cars, if I can tell that the engine is worn, where I have to go considerably lower than 15. Like I'll tune it at 12 degrees of timing. Even I've seen one at 10 because it was just not happy. So yours has been doing perfectly fine. So I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that we're going to go a little higher than 15 degrees. First start. Let's see if it's happy with all the. Not bad. Let us stand here for a minute. I'm gonna add a couple more parameters that I didn't have formerly. I gave it max of 25% duty cycle. It shouldn't overboost, but we'll see. Okay, let's go. We'll just do some easy driving at first. So we're gonna drive it intelligent for a bit. I like that these newer engines, they run pretty aggressive timing, like right now, and it gets you better fuel economy. Some of the older cars, I try to match this timing and they don't like it. So I don't know what Subaru did differently in these ECUs maybe, but they definitely made them a little more efficient on these newer model EJs. You're in third?
No,
fifth, okay. We'll wait till we're out of traffic. Go rip on some back roads.
Should I be an intelligent?
For now.
Okay.
For now, it's fine. I guess you can get into third. Just give me a little rip in intelligent. I just want to watch it. Go ahead. didn't floor it. You only gave it what,
Like
40%?
yeah, 40%.
But it seems like it's picking up a little more now.
Okay.
You're in fourth?
Yes.
Stay in fourth. As long as we don't have any oncoming traffic, I can let you give me a little fourth gear. Kind of a lot of cars. We'll wait. Actually, give it to this muscle car. Gotta tell them what's up.
Yeah, God.
Subi power. He's like, whatever, man. I'm a little obnoxious sometimes when I see other car people like rev it at them.
Dude, I pulled up on an M3 this one time and I was like, I started revving it, but he wasn't about that. He was some older guy. He was like, fuck that.
So you could probably, if this is clear, you can give it a rip here. Feels good. We're definitely boosting pretty good. We got 19 pounds in intelligent, but it feels very smooth.
Yeah.
Hopefully, what we can do is keep this for intelligent, and then sport sharp. We can make it more like more responsive.
More responsive.
Yeah, like let me see your injectors. We hit 90%. So at this point, at like 19 psi, your injector starts hitting that 90%, whatever you want to call it, work duty.
Yeah.
And so I try not to go over 90.
Yeah.
95 if the person really wants like a little bit more. But we'll see. Because I've seen if I max out an injector, it has a risk of getting stuck open.
Oh yeah.
It's happened more on happened once on an 08 car for me, but still. Yeah, I try to keep it under that 90%.
Makes sense.
But it feels good.
Yeah.
We'll keep driving and then I'll put it in sport sharp and we'll try it maybe a third gear. There's a long straight coming up.
Oh, it's in sport.
Yep, I put it in sport.
Oh, okay.
I want to see what it does in sport. Presumably more than 19 pounds. We'll see. All right, go ahead. So this one hit 19.4. It's still very smooth.
Yeah, still very smooth. Oh, yeah.
Not bad. These roads are fun.
Yeah.
It should feel this way.
I would hope so. Shit.
Porsche had to redo it twice, right? You said the dealership.
Shit.
Shrek lives here.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's literally a swamp. Oh my god.
Yeah, these roads are fun. Zero knock so far. That's good. There's more in it. If you want, I'll put you in sport sharp. And then there's going to be another straight that you could probably do a little third or fourth. It's coming up. Around this bend. I would try third. It might be a cop or something. I don't know why they're just standing there. We'll wait. Straight coming up. That's good. Now I hear the scrapes. Yeah. So yeah, that one hit a little higher, but I think there's a bit more in it. We can clean up some stuff. But I've seen 0 knock, so this is still like a very nice and smooth, reliable type of tune. But it pulls good.
That's good. Feels good.
We've reflashed one more time. Instead of going home, we just stood by the fire station. Took some fire shots. Photos, I mean. At this point, we're probably maxing out the stock setup right around 20 PSI. And we're just fiddling with the drive modes and the throttle response. We're trying to make it smoother and intelligent and more torquey and responsive in sport sharp. We might be about done. Yeah, as long as she's happy and I see nothing. By the time we get home, we might call it a day. We've been standing for a while, so it's saying outside temp is 50. Your intake temp right now is 66. So it's once we drive out around a bit more, it'll probably go down to around 60. But yeah, so 10 degrees is not bad. If you can get it closer, like 5 degrees in terms of reference to ambient temp, that's really good. Yeah, I rarely see a car, unless the intake is like sticking outside of the car, where the MAF is just sucking in ambient air where it matches exactly. Once we hit that straight, you can get me in third and mob it. We're coming up on it right now. Yeah, just do third gear. Well, let's go. Nice. So that's intelligent. Very smooth. Yeah. Feels good. On the next straight, I'll put you in sport. How are your brakes? Pretty good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I changed them like pretty recently.
The Brembos are a big improvement over WRX brakes.
100%.
Yeah, sometimes I'll make a WRX go, but then I'm holding on to my seat on the turns.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, my buddy has a WRX, and he's like, man, you should let me buy your brakes off you. I'm like, why would I do that?
No, STI brakes are pretty good. There's gonna be later on like a long straight, and we're gonna try like a 2000 RPM 4th gear, and you're just gonna mash it, and we'll probably do sport sharp just for the most aggressive.
Yeah.
And that way I'll watch kind of that low end load. Not that you'll always drive it like that, but I like to test it and make sure that the car won't complain in that condition. I'll probably just put it in sport for now. What's up, Shrek? Yeah, I mean, no one takes out any of the broken trees, and it just accumulates. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool vibe to it all. Mossy turns.
Yeah, that's true.
Mossy oaks. So yeah, now I'm seeing outside temp 51. You got 57. That's pretty good. That's closer to 5. Of course, because you're driving.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop, it starts to climb.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming up on that long straight. If you put it in 4th, or just slow down to around 2K. do a nice long pull. Pretty much start it here. Go ahead. That's good. Yeah. 0 hiccups. Nothing but exhaust smell.
Yep.
We'll try one more sharp once we hit another straight. I'll reset your peak here as well. How do I reset it?
Just
tap it once. Up. You have to press and hold. Ah, okay. Sweet.
Forgot it's tapped.
Try a third here real quick. Yeah, just go for it. Yeah, feels good. Injector right around that 91%. I wouldn't push it anymore. I think we're at a really happy place. What if you try like a 1, 2, 3
1, 2, 3
full throttle? It's gonna be a little aggressive, but it's gonna feel good. Your trans can take it. How's that?
Actually felt good.
0 knock?
Oh,
It winds out good. If you want, I can try to still introduce more punch around 4K.
Okay.
There's also a parameter where it tries to target slightly lower boost in first gear. Sometimes I can zero. Right now it's trying to target 5 pounds less, so about 15-ish. I could make it target the same boost as every other gear. Then first gear will just feel even more kind of more like it'll feel more power, as long as it's not hard to shift after that, because if it really rips you, like some people have a hard time hitting second, but we can try it. You have time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, we can refine a little bit more and see what she likes. Again, we've only hit 27% wastegate, and she's boosting pretty good, going through all the paces. I like seeing 0 knock. That's why I'm like, let's keep pushing.
Yeah.
In sport mode, we'll see what it's like. Yep. Sport Sharp is more aggressive.
Yeah.
This one felt medium.
Yeah.
And then
It's still really smooth.
Yeah, and intelligence just like the 17-ish, 18-ish PSI. What I think I can do is leave the intelligence sport, and I could just try to like make your Sport Sharp a little more spicy.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
That's fine.
I don't suspect you're gonna rip it all the time, but when you want it to be there. Nice. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Let's, after this car, give it maybe a third or fourth. Just see what's changed now. Yeah, it takes, if you're under 3K, it takes a little bit.
Takes a little bit, yeah.
But I would rather it not boost spike under 3K and lug the engine.
Yeah.
These Subis have a ringland thing.
Yeah.
If you boost it too much at lower RPM, it's still smooth. And again, zero knock. It's more, it likes the RPMs.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another straight. We'll try it one more time.
Fourth or
Third. Yeah. That was good. I'll switch you to sport. After this bend, there's another straight. You could slow down just to get another acceleration run. As long as it's clear, you're good to mob it. Yeah, feels great. It's a little bit faster than last time and smoother. I've leaned out your mixture a little bit, not by a lot, but now the injector is right under 90. I'm trying to keep it in a happy working percentage. There's gonna be a UE around the roundabout. But right now I feel like everything is very happy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single hiccup.
Yeah, I like how it feels. Feels good.
Sweet. Maybe we'll get you sport sharp. Little pop. Yeah, so we're right around 20. I think that's a good spot. I feel like the sweet spot on these cars is the third, fourth shift.
Yeah.
And if you can shift quick enough, you lose almost no momentum.
I know.
This is fourth.
Yeah.
Can you try it again? Just go for it. Yeah, it really comes on like right after 4. Can definitely smell the catless exhaust.
Yeah.
It's getting a headache.
Yeah. I honestly like the smell for some reason.
The smell of gas at the gas station.
It smells good.
Brain cells.
Yeah. Brain cells.
There's gonna be one more straight, and we can call it a day. Reset.
Fourth or third?
Fourth. I love that mid shift, the kind of crackle.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Really good.
Nah, she's happy.
Oh,
So, injector wise, we're right below 90. That's where I like it. Boost wise, right around 20. Timing is still a nice conservative timing, but I think I don't want to keep pushing it, especially if you're happy with how it feels.
Yeah.
People always come back for more power. They're like, I'm kind of used to it. So I try to do little steps. Like, if I give you everything, you're going to be like, and then I'm going to have to tell you, you need more parts. Second one, yep. Turned out great.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Screams.